Have you ever canceled plans and felt relieved? Not guilty, not sad, just relieved, like your whole body exhaled. If that's you, then today's video tells you the psychology of people who mostly prefer being alone is going to feel like someone finally put words to something you've been feeling for years. And trust me, what's going on inside their minds is far more fascinating than the world gives them credit for. And the last point of this video will entirely change your perspective. 1. They're not broken. They're wired differently. Here's what most people get wrong. They confuse preferring solitude with being antisocial. These are not the same thing. Research from the University of Virginia found that people who regularly seek alone time tend to have a stronger internal world, richer imagination, deeper self-awareness, and a more developed sense of identity. They don't avoid people because they hate them. They seek silence because that's where they think clearly. 2. Their nervous system processes more. The science here is wild. People who prefer alone time are often high sensation processors, meaning their brain picks up more from the environment. Noise, crowds, conversations, all of it hits harder. So when they finally get home and close the door, that's not isolation. That's decompression. That's their nervous system saying, but thank you, finally. 3. Solitude is their creativity fuel. Ever notice how the most interesting people you know often need a lot of time alone? That's not a coincidence. Psychologist Esther Buchholz once wrote, "Alone time is a human need, not a pathology. Solitude gives the brain space to wander, and wandering is where original ideas are born. These people don't consume the world. They process it, rearrange it, and turn it into something new." 4. Their friendships are deep, not wide. People who prefer solitude don't want 50 friends. They want 2 who actually know them. They're allergic to surface-level conversations. Small talk feels like slow death to them, but put them in a real conversation about fears, about meaning, about something true, and they'll talk for hours. Their relationships are rare, but they're bulletproof. 5. They know themselves better than almost anyone. Here's something uncomfortable. Most people are terrified of being alone with their own thoughts. They need noise, scrolling, someone talking, anything to avoid the silence. But people who choose solitude, they've sat with themselves. They know their triggers. They know their values. They know what they actually want, not what they were told to want. That kind of self-knowledge is genuinely rare. 6. Being alone is not loneliness. This is the most important thing in this video. Loneliness is wanting connection and not having it. Solitude is choosing your own company and finding it enough. People who prefer being alone aren't waiting for someone to save them from the silence. They've made peace with it. They've built a life inside themselves that most people never discover because they were always too distracted to look. So if you're someone who recharges alone, who loves deeply but quietly, who finds more meaning in a solo walk than a crowded room, you're not weird. You're just someone who knows something a lot of people haven't figured out yet. And that's actually kind of powerful.